Hello everyone. Today we're working on Module 4, Lesson 16. We'll be solving word problems using tape diagrams and fraction by fraction multiplication. We're going to start off with this problem. Joaquin is icing 30 cupcakes. He spreads mint icing on 1/5 of the cupcakes and chocolate on 1/2 of the remaining cupcakes. The rest will get vanilla frosting. How many cupcakes have vanilla frosting? So I've already got my tape diagram. My unit is cupcakes because that's what it says in my question. How many cupcakes have vanilla frosting? So I've written 30 and cupcakes as my unit on the tape diagram. For part 1, he spread mint icing on 1/5 of the cupcakes. So I need to divide my whole into 5 equal parts, and one of those fifths is one of those fifths is right here, mint. Okay. Now, the next part says 1/2 of the remaining cupcakes have chocolate frosting. So I'm going to kind of take the part of my tape diagram that does not have mint and move it down here. That part of the tape diagram is divided into 4 pieces, and it says 1/2 of that will get chocolate. And I know that 1/2 of 4 is 2, so I have 2/5, and remember these are 2/5, not 2/4, because they're part of the whole 30 cupcakes. 2/5 have chocolate, and then the question is, how many have vanilla? Well, the remaining ones, and that's another 1/2, so that will be another 2/5 with vanilla. But it doesn't say what fraction of the cupcakes have vanilla frosting. It says how many cupcakes. So now I need to take 30 times 2/5 to find my final answer. And I'm going to look for common factors, and of course 5 will go into 30 6 times, and 6 times 2 over 1 is the same as 6 times 2, so that means there will be 12 cupcakes with vanilla frosting. And I would write that in a sentence if I had the space on the screen right now. Alright, here's a slightly different way of solving the problem. I'm still going to start off with my whole, and my unit again is cupcakes, and I have 30 of them, so I'll write that up at the top where the whole goes. And I still want to start off by dividing it into 5 equal parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this time I'm going to go ahead and write how many cupcakes are in each part. So if I have 30 cupcakes divided into 5 equal parts, that means I'll have 6 in each part. And 1/5 are mint. So I'm going to go ahead and label that. Here's the mint right here. And then I will bring the rest down here for the second part of the problem. 1/2 of the remaining cupcakes. So here are my remaining cupcakes. And 1/2 of those are chocolate. So that means that 12 are chocolate. And of course the ones that are left over are vanilla, so I have 12 vanilla cupcakes. So this way I don't have to multiply 30 by a fraction. I get my, I just do the division in the beginning so that I know how much is in each part to start out with. Okay, now we're going to solve this problem just using numbers instead of the tape diagram, and it's helpful to actually look at the tape diagram but I want to do the equations down below. So 30 cupcakes is our whole. And the first step was to divide it into fifths. And then the second step was to bring it down here and find out what 2/5, find out what 1/2 of the remainder was. So what we did was we took out this 1/5, so we had 4/5 left, and then we wanted to find out what 1/2 of that was, and that means we needed to know what 1/2 of 4/5 was. And of course 4/5 times 1/2 is going to equal 2/5. And then the last step would be to multiply 2/5 times 30. And 1/5 of 30 is 6, and we have 2 of those, so that's going to be 12 cupcakes. Okay, now it's your turn, and we have just changed the problem very slightly. Instead of, Joachim is icing 30 cupcakes, but instead of putting mint icing on 1/5, he is now putting mint icing on 2/5 of the cupcakes and chocolate on 1/2 of the remaining cupcakes. The rest will get vanilla frosting. How many cupcakes will have vanilla frosting? So I'd like you to draw the tape diagram for the new problem and see if you can figure out the answer. Put it on the Edpuzzle quiz. This is the only problem that we'll have tonight, so do your best and make sure that you have the correct answer in, and I'll see you tomorrow in class.